Hey everyone, let's have a look at how to use Zoom for your online classes. We're going to cover joining meetings, in-meeting controls, etiquette, and even how to host your own meetings. There'll be timestamps in the description if you want to skip to a specific part. First of all, you'll need to make sure you have the Zoom client installed. Go to zoom.us/download and choose Zoom Client for Meetings. The link will also be in the description of this video. Once you have it installed, you can join a meeting using either an invite URL or a meeting ID. Your lecturers should send you a URL. Clicking this will give you a prompt to open Zoom meetings. Click that to join. Before you join a meeting, you'll be able to test your speaker and microphone. Testing your speaker and microphone will ensure that you can hear everyone and everyone can hear you. When you're ready, click Join with Computer Audio to connect to the meeting. When you're in a meeting, you can turn your audio and video on and off using these two buttons in the bottom left corner. In the bottom middle of the screen, you'll see some other controls. You can use reactions to give a thumbs up or round of applause. You can open the chat to send a message to the whole meeting, or privately to a single person. You can also view all the participants in the meeting. From this screen, you can raise your hand if you have something to say. With this button in the top right, you can swap between Gallery View, where everyone is displayed in a grid, and Speaker View, where the screen is filled with whoever is currently talking. If you click the little arrow next to your video button in the bottom left, you can set your virtual background. This allows you to add a background to your video to hide your messy room. Lastly, you can share your screen using the button in the bottom middle. You can choose to share the entire screen or just a specific window, as well as whether or not to share your sound. Etiquette in Zoom, or netiquette as all the cool kids call it, is simple. If you're using video, you should look just like you would on campus. That means being well presented, sitting in a chair instead of laid in bed, and definitely not drinking booze. Believe it or not, we've seen people try it. You should also keep yourself muted at all times unless you're talking. This is especially important if your area has any background noise. I'm sorry, but no one wants to listen to your little brother screaming at Fortnite.
What the f?
Last but not least, let's have a look at hosting your own meetings. This is incredibly important for group projects, clubs, or just catching up with classmates. To host a meeting, just open Zoom and click the New Meeting button. You can also click the little arrow and choose to use your personal meeting ID. This ID never changes, so anyone you've given it to will be able to join the meeting. If you choose not to use your PMI, Zoom will assign a random ID to your meeting. You can invite people to your meeting by copying the invite link here and sending it to your friends. As a host, you have a lot of control over the meeting, such as creating breakout rooms, changing the permissions of participants, and muting or unmuting any participant.